Hey, I'm just out here for a bit of a walk, and it's a beautiful day, and I noticed that as I'm walking along, I've got a few things running through my mind, and it's quite like sometimes when I'm working with clients where we notice that there's a lot of different thoughts coming up, a lot of different actions, a lot of different to-dos, things that need to get done. And sometimes my clients, they start to feel a bit overwhelmed with all the different things that they have to do. And and one of the things that sometimes what we find useful is to think about those different actions, those different to-dos in terms of the time that they're addressing. So what I mean is that our minds can be in basically one of three times. It can be thinking about the past, it can be thinking about the present, or it can be thinking about the future. For thoughts and ideas about the past, it's usually trying to address things that have happened that really can't we can't really change. We can't, because they've already happened. But there's things that we have to do to kind of clean up or take care of something that we were in process with. With thoughts and ideas about the present, it's really different things that we can do right now to be here right now in this moment. You know, for example, here I am just at the beach, and I can look around me and I can notice and I can see what I see, hear what I hear, feel what I feel. Something that I can do in the moment. And then there's actions and thoughts that I have for the future, things that I'm thinking about bringing into the future, things that I'm thinking about creating. I believe that essentially we only live in the now. Our present circumstances, everything that's around us, was created either intentionally by us in the past, by our actions, or unintentionally through the situation we were placed in. Maybe we were born into a different situation that wasn't so useful, or maybe we created it for ourselves unconsciously or without purpose. So we're here now in this particular situation, and there's not much we can do about it. What we can do, though, is we can start to be more intentional about what tomorrow will look like, what our life will look like and be like in a year or a day. And the way we can do this is by choosing actions that will move us forward, things that will create something new for us. So whenever one of my clients is thinking about a lot of different things that they have to do, what we do is we can look at those actions and think in terms of the time that they affect. So, or the time that they're occurring in their mind. So is this something that's going to be done? Is this an action that you need to take to address something from the past, to finish something from the past? Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe you have to finish entering your receipts for your business because you're getting ready for tax time and you've kind of fallen behind in entering all of your data that you need to enter. Maybe there's an action you want to do right now for the present moment. You want to sit and you want to get present. Maybe your thought is to meditate or to go for a walk, just to get your mind into the present moment. Or perhaps you've got an action, something that's going to change your life tomorrow. Maybe you're looking at expanding and growing your business. So once you kind of categorize and think about the different events, the different tasks that you have, and whether they're the past, the present, or the future, it gives you a bit more of control over what kind of percentage of your time you're spending on past, future, or present issues. The objective, I think, is to start to move more of your actions, more of your time towards creating the future and existing in the present. Because there's definitely things to clean up from the past, things you have to handle, but that's done, and it's ready for us to move on to the future. So with that, take that on, think about it today, think about it for the next couple of days, look at your different tasks, the things that you're thinking about in your mind, what's actually going to create your future, what's dealing with the present, and what's just cleaning up the past. All right, so let nothing else be a barrier to your success.